Hi, it's your sewing Sherpa Shauna, and I am going to talk to you today about 95.5 cotton jersey. It's a very, very common fabric. 95.5 cotton jersey is probably the most common knit you'll find, although some polyesters are taken over right now, but it is 95% cotton and 5% lycra. And if it was like 94% cotton and 6% lycra, we're still calling it 95.5. It's been around forever, and it's a fairly reliable knit to sew with, and it's a very reliable knit to wear as well. It breathes well because it's cotton, but it retains its shape really well because it has that lycra in it. It handles fairly easily because it doesn't drape a lot. Like if you had a 95% rayon with 5% lycra, it would be like the slinky. I mean, it'd be so soft, and you'd love the hand of it, but working with that, it's a little bit more of a challenge. And if you had 95% polyester with 5% lycra, well, depending on how it's knit, well, it's the same knit, it would be, I want to say uncomfortable. If you're just doing your same knit. And it also gets really stinky. So oftentimes when we're wearing knits, we wear them with what we call negative ease. That means that it stretches over you to fit. And it's not usually very baggy. I mean, you can make baggy garments, and when you stretch it over you to fit, then it's like right up in your armpits, right? And if you have a polyester blend, that can get really stinky because the bacteria that thrives on polyester is stinky, and it does not die easily. That's why you can have a polyester t-shirt that once it gets stinky, like even if you wash it 10 times, it's still stinky. Cotton, on the other hand, it also has a bacteria that likes to live on it, but the bacteria doesn't stink. And rayon, surprisingly enough, doesn't harbor bacteria. I don't know why. I mean, it's a cellulose fiber, but it's a great choice to make things out of if you don't want them to stink. So anyhow, your 95.5 cotton lycra blend is a jersey knit. When we're talking about a jersey knit, and when you pull it on horizontally, it's going to always roll to the right side. So, which is the opposite side we actually want it to. Like when we're hemming things, we're like, please roll to the back, but it's not going to. It's going to roll to the right side, the correct side of the fabric, or the outside of the fabric. So if you find a 95.5 cotton interlock knit, that's different. It has got, basically it's cast off of 2 rows of needles instead of a single row of needles. And so it's basically faced by itself. And when you pull on the cross grain, it doesn't roll to either side. And it's a great fabric too, but it's a little bit beefier. And I want to say that it's not quite as flattering to wear. So if you're going to wear it tight over you, it's not as forgiving like in pants or shirts. If you're doing something loose, then that's different, like an A-line dress or something like that. An Izod shirt that's square, you know what I mean? Like where the only place it really fits is at your shoulders. 95.5 jersey can be sewn up really tightly and actually flatter. So that's your brief but spectacular take on 95.5, and it's why I recommend this particular fabric for a beginner sewer. And there's tons of prints out there, tons of solid colors out there. It's, get used to sewing with knits on your serger and your home sewing machine, using a predictable fabric for a while, and then start branching out and seeing how other knits are slightly different. Anyways, either way, have fun sewing.